Looks difficult. Okay, let's try to take out the first wisp. Okay. Looks like the big guys have probably a lower hit percentage. But I'm pretty sure if they... Oh, I critted there. But I'm pretty sure if they do make contact... Yeah, that's a big hit. Welcome back. Today we're going to be going through yet another RPG battler. I am Spirit Corgi, and we will be looking at this game. Let me check our audio right quick. Okay, I'll sit down. It has really nice music, but I do need to make sure that people can hear me talking over. Done a few sound checks to check that out. After causing chaos and destruction across the land, water, and air, the entity's offspring merged and melted with the parts of the world, creating even more beings of chaos. Ever since that happened, the dark entity has been silent, watching from their palace. Many speculate they are planning another attack. But a few brave souls have decided to stand up against that evil, and you are one of them. After venturing through the forest for what seems like a lifetime, you come across what seems to be a camp. Right, this must be the place. Maybe I should talk to those people to see what's going on. Okay, let's start looking at movement. That camera shakes a little. Okay, just on the follow right there, kind of moves a little bit. I'm good with that, but I know some people do complain a little bit about motion sickness when it comes to the cameras not being stable. Many people have gone missing after entering the forest recently. Please be careful if you venture far in. Rumor has it an ancient creature has awoken deep in the forest. Maybe that's why many people are gone? Welcome, what do you need? We have a shopkeeper, and I have no money. That'll be attack +4, shovel attack +7. Is that just scale usual? Okay, this would be attack +6, luck +10. They're the same cost, so that one attack must be like, essentially one attack equals 10 luck. I guess is how we would look at that. 25 health and 1 defense. Luck and agility with some defense, and then is this an accessory? How do I tell? Well, it says armor. I'm assuming that's going to be in the accessory slot. And then I probably have nothing to sell. Nope, nothing to sell. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and leave that behind. We'll come over here, talk to the other shopkeeper. Hello there. And she has stuff for me to buy. 200 HP, 100 MP. HP and MP. Okay, that makes sense that much. Use on an enemy to deal 200 damage. Okay. See how much 200 damage. Oh, it's gonna be the same as self. See how much 200 damage ends up being when it comes to combat. I haven't talked to this person. Remember to stock up on items and equipment if you need more money. Fighting enemies multiple times is a good way to pile up XP and G. Gold. Have you tried crafting new items? Using loot from defeated enemies to create new things is also a great way to stock up on supplies. Okay. Seems cool. Alright. Come here to another one. How's my camera? It just follows a little bit. Would you like to hear a story? Bring me a rose. One that's gotten tired of trying, desaturated with color. Then you shall sit and listen. Accept the quest? Yeah, we'll accept the quest. Okay. For this... Let's see, can I move behind this tree? So this tree right here in the middle is a focal point. Your attention automatically goes to it. And there's things that I don't like about it. I think with this map, I would probably, because it looks like it's a secluded grove, I think I would put a parallel on here that darkens the screen when you walk in, and then probably put like a light overlay to where you have like light peeking through the trees aimed right towards this tree right here. Because the way it is right now, it draws your eye to it immediately, and the shadows on the tree are different than the shadows that we'll see with these trees over here. So I would either darken to kind of remove that a little bit, or I would probably just take this tree asset into Photoshop or into GIMP and probably just straight up do a color palette for what that shadow is, and apply the exact same thing to at least this base, because the saturation is a little off. And I think just having a parallel on this one to darken the map screen would make it look really really good. And then just on your transfer events right there, just have the screen lighten when you move away. I think that will do a lot. Is she blinking? I think that might just be the camera. Okay. I didn't know if the sprites were blinking. That would be a really cool little thing to add in there. But that's just the camera. Okay, we're going to go into a battle. Alright, we have wisps. So we've got our basic attack. Got our special, a Crimson Unleashed, 25 MP, deals high magic damage to one enemy. Okay. And we have no items, and we have a guard. Let's start by attacking. Minus 38. Did I say how much HP? Okay. Well, we'll see what the variance is. Okay, so it's possible to two shots with the auto attack. We'll try that again. 34. That 45 looked like a pretty high variance, so I'm not sure if I'd be able to two-shot this one. But one normal attack and then one special Crimson Unleash. Okay, they had 10 XP each, and there were some items that was completed. Okay, so let's go to items. We got a mushroom, recovers HP. We've got a small treasure we sold for 50 gold. Okay. Let me go check this chest here. Red nectar. When we sprint, we get a little animation, kind of like I think it was Alondra that did something like that. Or even Zelda. I think Link has that move on him. Okay, so so this is crafting material. I don't want to sell that, but I do want to sell this. Okay, so now I have 70 gold. So let's buy. We can buy a shovel. Actually, I should probably check my equipment. Oh, I have nothing. Okay. I have nothing. I can do that Crimson Unleash. I have nothing. The variance on my attack makes it to where I could probably, if I'm using this shovel, I could two-shot people more often. The old shirts gives me more HP. But if I get the... You know what? We'll go old shirt, because I can get the headband as well. Go to equip, and we're pretty much getting socks for Christmas by picking up equipment first. But, you know, it helps. It's gets us into where we need to be. And we still have 5 gold left over. Start battle. Yes, we will start this battle. A fly leaf. Okay. 120 HP, so it comes down. Then we'll do Crimson Unleash. Come on, one shot. And okay, so we're not going to be able to two-shot it, but we can three-shot it. Dropped 3 things. We're not gonna. Ooh. Oh, okay. It was almost there, but our speed picked up. Okay, we're about to level up pretty soon. That's nice. So I'll come over here. 10 gold, 1 nectar. I have 40 gold. Let's save. Let's try this. We'll start the battle. Haven't healed. There we go. Crimson Unleash on Flyleaf A. Hit, got hit. Okay. We're still good. And we are now out of... I'll go to the Earth Wisp to try to mitigate a little bit of damage. Okay. Because now we're going to be hoping that we can two-shot. Okay, yeah, we should be able to. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, we're good. Okay, we leveled up. Lethal Calling. Okay, we'll see what that is. Okay, a 42 bump to HP's nice. Attack goes up a little. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Across the board. And we'll come here. XP crystal. Let's check that out. Immediately grants your entire party 100. Okay. So I get the level up. I just don't see. Did I gain anything? I want to check status. Okay. I know my HP's definitely gone up. But I don't quite remember numerically what all my stuff was, so I'm not going to be able to fully find that out. Okay, that's cool. So red nectar. Make that. And I can make some blue nectar. Look at that. Oh, I can make... Okay. Cool. Alright, so there's the... Oops. Now let me head back. Because I've now got enough money to be able to buy a weapon. So the hammer has luck attached to it. I think I'm going to take the hammer. And then might as well. Okay, so now we equip the hammer, which takes us up to 19. Okay. And a 4-leaf cloak. So we're going to have a lot of luck. I'm not sure if we have anything that requires it. What deals physical damage to an enemy 5 times. Okay. Well, how much MP do I have? 120. So that is going to be it's going to be an expensive shot, but you know, let's keep moving. And then we will start battle. Okay, so now we have 500 HP. That's bigger. That is a bigger creature. I'm gonna do this just because I'm pretty sure it'll take out the flyleaf. That way I can mitigate some of the damage that they would otherwise do. Oh, I'm now doing 75 damage with my normal attack. That's great. Okay, so now we'll deal with the earth spawn itself. Hey. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess the high luck is really pulling its weight there. About a quarter of the way to level 4. That is a red circle. I'm assuming that's going to be a boss of some sorts. Let's save before we start interacting with stuff. It's always a safe bet. Okay. Oh, it's a 1 use. That's cool. Notes. Let's see, what does that note say? Something written on them. We both feel so hungry. I need to find us something to eat soon. I hope the dust cleared out there. Okay. It's a somber element of loss that I don't think ended well. Start boss battle? Yes, I would like to do that. Okay. Yggdrasil wants me to leave this forest at once. Are you the one commanding all these creatures? Correct, and if you disturb our domain, I shall return you to dust. We'll see about that. Okay. Let's take out her little buddies. Okay, that's a pretty good amount of damage, so I definitely need to make sure that these... You know what? Let's go with Crimson. Does this increase the damage that I do? I don't think so. I think that's kind of... There's no reason to spend MP on that, especially when it takes me like just away from being able to use lethal calling. So I would much rather do this and be able to say that's a lot of damage. State you were trespassing in Surrender Kingdom. I'm guessing you said the same to the people you took from the nearby camps. What's my regular attack? 69. Okay. Let's use another item. I like the music playing in the background a lot. Okay, so we do that again. Yeah, that's what I was. I mean, this of course feels like a tutorial map, so not going to be like really challenging right off the bats, but it definitely is teaching me exactly what I need to do. They look like some sort of artifact. Okay. Okay. Let's check that again. Brings you to the mountains. Brings you to the forest. Now this is... You learn Jar of Blue Flames. Cool. I think I would like a label command on the crafting, because so if I use an item, it looks like it'll like cancel me out of the menu and then I have to go back in. I don't know if there's an easy way to attach a label to bring you to execute the script command to bring up item. That would be nice to be able to add. It just it's not a big thing. It's kind of a minor, like a second or two. But you know, sometimes that second or two can keep people's attention. Then we have a breakup of everything, which is good, because I was looking at this and when I see like the crystals here and the notes, I don't always like having them all together, but it does seem like it breaks up. Like here's our battle, here's our other, here's our special. Yeah, so this is perfectly fine. You know, you have an opening item screen that has everything put together, and then from there it goes into the subcategories. I did not see this. Is this new? Let's save. Again, we should always save before we start clicking things. In this case, it doesn't really matter because I don't think that is something I can interact with. No, I cannot interact with that. I've got all the items that I would otherwise want to buy. Kind of like these. Now, I want 2 of those. And let me check my quest screen. Okay, I haven't failed anything yet, but I haven't Okay. So if I come back here, it's not gonna... And then if I come down, I check here. Looks like I just... Oh, no. Oh, it's a force field. Okay, so I can't get through there. I can always travel. I should... Maybe I should go ahead and use that crystal to be able to move about. But then I could... Oh, there's more battles here. Alright, let's check this one out. Let me go check to see if is the HP MP recover, is it based on like a timer or is it a one-time use thing? I think it's a one-time use thing. Yeah, that's cool. I like the one-time use restoration's always good. So I can always just, yeah, probably. Crafty, there we go. And then I made, I thought I learned something. Maybe oh, there we go. I need a swirly thing. Use on an enemy and lower their magic. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Oh, only have one do less, so I can only make one of these. I don't have anything to heal me with. I think I'm just gonna go. That'll put me at, what? I have 3. I have 0 blue nectars. So let me head back to... I don't think that the shop keeps sold free. No, it doesn't look like it. They'll sell the stuff that you need. Yeah, but they're not selling. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft. Craft another red nectar. Because of how my amount of damage I can do with my regular attack is pretty... definitely, I can definitely live with that. Oh, that's... looks difficult. Okay, let's try to take out the first wisp. Okay. Looks like the big guys have probably a lower hit percentage. But I'm pretty sure if they... Oh, I critted there. But I'm pretty sure if they do make contact... Yeah, that's a big hit. Okay, I would really like to 3-shot. Okay. On par to be able to take this one down quick enough. Okay. So now we'll move on to the next. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a 4-shot unless I can get a crit. Yeah. Okay, but speed was able to carry. They probably have a pretty marginally low... Oh, that's right, I can keep, like, grinding these things, too. I think I can keep fighting. Let's talk to her. Hello there, could you tell me if their monsters are gone yet? I'm working on it, why are you afraid? You look like a witch to me. Can't you use magic to fight them off? Well, you see, I moved here from the witch's village years ago. Because I wanted a peaceful life away from magical conflicts. But because of that, I forgot how to use any spells that might induce harm. I see. Speaking of that, why don't you keep this? I don't have any use for it anymore. An atavistic wand. Thank you. Be sure to check what kind of damage a weapon does before using it in battle. Okay, cool. Okay, and then cast is going to deal based off magic deck. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so if I go... if I equip this... What is that? A white flower. I didn't even know I got that. Flower, plus 25 MP, great attack, and medium agility. The white flower is actually a better... Okay. And this is going to be... Does it increase my magic attack? Where do I see attack? It does, but the white flower is better. Okay. So I'm going to keep with the white flower, which seems to have a really good attack and magic attack. Huh. Right? Yeah, just looks like that's a really good, solid weapon to have. So we've got our white flower. Looks like it's locked. Can I interact with anything? It's the ivy. Okay, okay. What about the barrel? The hat on the witch sprite is a little off. Probably just needs to be enlarged just a little bit to be able to fit on her head fully. Just peeking out a little bit in the back. Nothing too big, but just a little tweak to the sprite will fix that. But yeah, if I come here, yeah, I can just keep spamming through battles. All right. Okay, so now I'm on cast. Let's see what that does. 81 damage. And then, yeah, it gets rid of that. Okay, and it dropped dew. That's great. I really wanted to see it drop dew. Okay, 2. All right. Let's keep fighting this fly leaf. Make it be fully not alive. And we level up. Okay. We got Sinister Gaze. 155 MP. That sounds really good. So now I can, let's come here. Make one here. And make one here. Okay. Okay, sounds really cool. Alright, we'll save there. Okay, so all in all, with just a quick 23 minutes into the game, we went through kind of the tutorial of what we saw. We saw the crafting system, looked pretty nice. It is basic enough to where I know exactly what I need to do, where to find the items, how to build things, and I can also see that it's going to become a lot more complicated and probably more rewarding going forward. Being able to make potions is a great way to start the crafting system, just because they're always going to be used, especially early on. Especially because I didn't have any healing items, or healing spells, so I was going to entirely be relying on the items. The skills are good enough. I start with a high damage attack. So the first battle that I have, I can 2-shot some of the times the little earth wisps, but it will sometimes take 3, or I can use 1 attack and 1 skill, which will be relying on my MP. But that should always be a 2-shot if I'm using the skill. If I'm using just basic attack, it occasionally gives me a variance of 2, sometimes a variance of 3. Which is a pretty good variation to have between the attacks. From there, we then go into... We didn't see a whole lot of the story just yet, but this, of course, was just the tutorial of going through just a couple of early fights. And so we got to the save point, or the restore point, where you get one time to be able to fully restore HP, MP. That's nice. You start with no items. You start with no equipment. And again, that's pretty good. because you can quickly buy like everything. By the time I was at like the third battle, I had enough to be able to buy a weapon, armor, a helmet. I think I may have even gotten. I think on like the fourth battle, I was able to get the accessory to add in there, and then I got the white flower. Everything's good. My character is doing just well. There's some degree of like saturation with the map. It's using the general purpose RPG Maker backgrounds, which you can do a lot with them. A lot of people will talk down and kind of trash the RTP. You can do a lot with them, but I think you have to add lighting, some degree of flashing of the screen. Again, that can become a little problematic for some people with audio sensory problems. So maybe lean a little less on flashing, but definitely like the tinting, going into dark, going into night, using the weather effects, using shake screen from here and there, all sorts of stuff, just to be able to add a little more. The camera, there's a little bit of a movement with it that I feel like I was fine with it, but I can definitely hear people complaining about the camera movements in the future with just that little bit of a, it goes down a little and it comes right back up. It kind of feels like a shaky cam a little bit, and I can see people kind of bringing up a problem with that. It does have a really nice like fantasy approach, which is kind of floating. I think that's what I would say with the camera. The camera's not fixed. The camera is floating, which definitely has an element and a feel to it, but it also does have some degree of motion sickness that could be applied to an audience. So using it will probably be fine. It probably just wants to be used in a more sparingly way. But this is what I like at the very beginning of the game. I'll definitely keep playing. I'll try out those two other zones in future videos. But this is just a tutorial for yet another RPG battler. And the dev, I believe they said they had like 4 hours of gameplay. So I am breaking it down into a little more sparingly as I make a move and a run through. Okay? So thank you for watching. Be sure to, I'll put the description to where you can find this game. Try it out yourself. I have been Spirit Corgi. I will see you next time.